What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? Free game. Never get too comfortable with your situation, whether good or bad. Allow me to explain. Let's start with the bad. A person could be in a relationship and they're not really being the best significant other that they could be, right? They don't go out of their way to accommodate their spouse. Perhaps they talk down to their spouse. Perhaps they're abusive in other ways. Perhaps they've stopped, giving that person special gifts. Perhaps they no longer want to go out and tear the town up. They become complacent. And so their partner lets them know what the deal is, but they're so comfortable that they just don't have the energy to change, or they don't want to muster up the energy to change or accommodate their partner. Basically, they've entered the taking you for granted zone. And that is a recipe for disaster, because whatever you got going on, whatever's making them stay with you to that point, believe you me, fam, they are thinking about leaving. They're just waiting on the perfect opportunity to leave, especially women. Women leave relationships emotionally well before they leave physically. A woman could make her mind up that she's going to leave you. 3, 4, 5 years before she actually leaves. Because she has to make sure all of her ducks are in order before she leaves. But she will leave once you break that trust. Once she realizes that she can no longer depend on you, she can't trust you, she's going to leave. Now, in your mind, you got her right where you want her because, hey, man, y'all just had sex and it was the bomb. And she told you, I love you. I love you. So you think it's all gravy. You got it secured. Wrong answer. She's just maintaining, rocking you to sleep. That's what we call that. That's what we call in boxing. Like when you get an opponent, what an opponent thinks he has you figured out, and you got him all the way figured out. He don't know that you're about to knock him out. He don't know that you really can knock him out whenever you want to because you've seen something in him. You've seen him do something that you can exploit to your benefit. So you already got him and he has no clue. We call that rocking him to sleep. Let's take a look at the good side. You got a great relationship. You communicate well. You don't fight. You get along pretty well. Everything seems to be going perfect. But you don't keep yourself up like you used to. You don't go to the gym. You don't make sure that your hair is groomed in the mornings. You're wearing grandmama draws or granddaddy draws the bed, you're not really paying attention to the details. Perhaps you're not even, saying, giving those little words of affirmation. It's not just about I love you, but damn, baby, you look good today. Those earrings, man, when did you get those? I like your nails. Oh man, those shoes look real nice with those slacks you got on, Things like that, fam. It goes a long ways. People get comfortable and they forget about it. But let me tell you who don't forget about it. That dude at the job. That chick at the grocery store. They're going to pay those compliments when you don't. They notice everything. You know why? Because all they do is think of you. That's all they do. So they're going to notice everything. Of course, they'll get comfortable if you ever give them some action, because we just tend to get complacent. Once we get what we want, we become complacent. Just like with a new car, right? When you have a new car, you got that new car smell. You washing the car every 2 days, making sure it's clean, it's immaculate inside. You make sure you park it at a nice little distance where nobody can, dent the doors. You take very, very good care of that car when you first get it. Then after a while, you start parking in the first spot available. You don't wash it as much. And you leave dust particles on the floorboard longer than you would have in the past. It's kind of how we do in relationships. Basically, we take each other for granted. Don't do that, fam. That's a bad, bad idea. Understand this. Even if she's your wife, if he's your husband, you have competition. Now, I know that don't sound right to some of y'all. Well, you ain't no competition. Ain't supposed to be no competition. But it is, man. The reality is that it is. And we're all human beings. And we all love to feel wanted, needed, appreciated. And we like compliments. You got to make it hard on a hater. I don't care if you've been with your woman for 30 years. Make it hard on a hater. So if she end up with that other dude, it's all on her. She can't blame you. You did your part. If he end up with that other chick, he can't blame you. You did your part. And in that case, that person get what they get. Because if you're that good, you'll find somebody greater and who will appreciate you. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?